Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at another clay pomade. We got Earth-Made Ultra Matte Clay Pomade today. So, just to give you guys a little bit background on what they do, or like what kind of company they are. It's a company based out of Toronto, Canada. This Ultra Matte Clay is a high hold matte finish with versatile control and can rinse off with just water, nutrient rich. It's 100% chemical free, 100% natural. It's all handmade. It's paraben free, cruelty free, and that's pretty much it. I guess I didn't really give you guys a background on the company itself, but their mission is to bring the cleanest, natural, and most effective men's grooming products to the world. The owners were just tired of what they were seeing on the market, so they wanted to change things up and offer something a little bit different. So today we're just going to be taking a look at what this clay pomade can do for my type of hair. Right now my hair is about, I think it's like 6 inches. Yeah, I'd say about like 5 to 6 inches, which means that it's going to be a little bit heavy, which is why I'm resorting to using more clays at this point. I just need a little bit more control, definitely more hold. And for me, once I do get into more slicker, more oily products, I don't like that buildup that you get, especially with my type of hair. It's thick, so once you get a lot of buildup, it just feels really heavy. So for me, using clays, it's a good alternative for something that feels a little bit more natural, a little bit more lighter. So we'll go ahead and get started with taking a look at the package. Taking a look at the jar, you see that it comes in a 2.7 ounce plastic container, transparent throughout. Labels are also transparent, which allows you to see what's inside. This is more of like an organic kind of like simple approach to the design itself. I would have liked to seen like a lot more, but I kind of get what Earth-Made is trying to do with their design. You see that there's like a bit of natural kind of, what do you call it, natural accents to the labeling and design of the jar, and that's pretty much it. You get the print of what it is, what's in it, what it's not, directions, ingredients, and that's pretty much it. Taking a look at what's inside, you see that it's a very, I'd say not waxy, but very reminiscent of unorthodox water-based consistency of a pomade. Kind of looks like a clay. If you guys tried James's Superior pomade in the past, it's somewhere along that kind of consistency where there's a lot more, I guess, moisture in it, but doesn't look like a dry kind of waxy clay. So let's go ahead and test it out and see what it does. Sorry, my allergies are killing me right now. But opening the jar, you're gonna get a bit of, for me, it's like, it's an odd smell. I wouldn't say it's like a very, what's it called? It doesn't smell like a crazy amount of like essential oils where you get like that really big hit of, let's say, lavender or eucalyptus or whatever you get in the pomade. This one is more of like a mix of, it just smells like a mix of everything, like a diluted, I'd say predominantly lavender, but I know it's definitely a mix of like a couple essential oils. It definitely doesn't feel in any way chemically made. It's more like a very natural, like earthy smell. I wouldn't depend on it to, I guess, quote unquote, smell good. It's just gonna be a very like neutral scent. From the jar, obviously it's gonna be a little bit stronger. For me, it's just, yeah, I mean, I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's not like, damn, that's like a very nice citrus smell, or like, damn, that's a very floral scent. It's just like right in the middle of everything. So scooping it out, you guys take a look. Super easy. Just comes right out. So spreading it around turns into basically lotion. So let's go ahead and apply it. So I have about a day's worth of build-up right now. I figured give you guys a look into when the pomade is kind of performing at its optimal like capacity. So I'm gonna use another baby scoop, like maybe that much, just so that I can get more of the strays down. Obviously that's gonna range in terms of like how much hair you guys have. For me it's definitely on the thicker side, so we gotta use a little bit more. As you guys can see, it's definitely a matte finish. It just feels already like dry when you do apply it. There isn't a crazy amount of tugging or anything. It's a very soft product, surprisingly, considering that it's a clay. Like my hair isn't wet or like towel dried. It's pretty much dry at this point. And as you guys just saw, application process was like a breeze. Let me see. So pros so far, no tugging. Application is super smooth. The hold itself is pretty high. It's a very light product. I'd say it's very low in terms of wax. I don't know what else would be giving it this amount of hold. So it's got beeswax in it with hydrogenated castor oil. Blah blah blah. A lot of different oils, and is there no clay in it? Surprising. Is this weird. It's got diatomaceous earth in it, but I don't see any clay. I thought I saw it earlier. Well, whatever the case, it does feel like a very light product. I guess that with the absence of clay, it doesn't really have that grittiness or that dryness that you get with other typical clays. So that's probably why we didn't get any kind of crazy tugging. That's like a weird thing. It just feels like a clay, but it's not a clay. Or at least there's no clay in it. Cool. I think that's pretty much all I can do at this point. I'm not going for a comb look just because it's like a fairly dry product. We see that it's a matte finish. It's got a pretty good amount of hold, control, and a little bit of strays here and there, but that's kind of expected with most like quote unquote clay products, or a lot more like drier products. Yeah, we'll see how this lasts throughout the day. Overall, my first impressions is pretty nice. Didn't have to use too much. Day 2 is offering like crazy amount of hold. Texture wise is nice. Let's see, did I cover everything? Slickness is whatever in terms of with clay products. Low on the wax. Just feels light in my hair. So overall, I'd say it's good. But we'll see how long it lasts. As with most clays, we do see that it does give out within a couple hours. What am I doing today? Gotta head out for a shoot right now at the beach. So that's like almost like an ultimate test on seeing if a pomade really survives throughout the day. But that's a little bit extreme. We'll see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, welcome back, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up before we lose light. Give you guys a 360 tour. So this has been about 8 hours at this point. Just came back from San Diego. Did a photo shoot on the beach. So hair did definitely flatten out a little bit and gave way. I'd say this is definitely a more pliable and like flexible kind of clay. Withstood the beach pretty well. It's not like really weakened to the point where it's like the point of no return. We could use a little bit more product to kind of fix things up, but at this point in the day, I think I'm pretty much good. There's no scent at this point. Again, it's a matte finish. The hold has diminished to about, like, I'd say roughly 60%. You still get a good amount, but definitely not near as what we had in the beginning. So I'd say probably hour 5 or 6, this is when it starts to give way. But then at the same time, I was at the beach, so there was a lot of wind, a lot of, I guess, humidity. You guys can pretty much guess that that's not ideal for any kind of product. So we get this. I mean, overall has made my hair a little bit wavier, which I don't mind, but if you guys are looking for more of a slick product, this definitely isn't it. Definitely not the traditional clay that we usually get. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. And what else do I have to say? I think that's pretty much it. This is my favorite part right here, is that crazy amount of wave we get. So there you guys have it. We'll go ahead and keep this going. Peace out, guys.